Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, a wise man once said that wealth gotten by vanity will diminish. I told you that when you loot the commonwealth of the people, it will only lead to a diminished wealth with time. Yes, as the Day 6 protest gains momentum in Nigeria, it is happening live in Rivers State, where the protesters has taken the protest to the doorstep of the former governor of Rivers State in Nigeria. I'd like you to take a look at what is happening in Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike's house, who is the current FCT Minister in the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, and I'll be coming back to give you my full thoughts about it. Take a look. Are we there?
Rivers State protesters are not smiling. They are taking the heat of the protest to the doorsteps of their oppressors in Rivers State. This is Wike's house, and they are marching to the next person. I tell you, they are not smiling at all.
We are here at the Chemical Junction. This junction is a junction that leads to the seaport. This junction that we're in here is the junction that leads to the honest seaport in Rivers State. We are here now. This is where we'll be shutting down as from today. No vehicle, no tanker driver is leaving. No trailer, no flatbed is leaving. Nobody is going, nobody is coming. From after today, we'll be here till the end of the protest. Why? Because this is a major revenue to the federal government of Nigeria. They make so much money because of the containers that always pass here. The containers are coming and go out for import and export. So we're shutting down this place. No movement will be here till after 10 today. This is our last bus stop for the day, and tomorrow we continue here. This is me, Comrade Ademala, from Taking Back Movement, Revolution Now, reporting live from Port Harcourt, Rivers State. This is on their junction. No vehicle is moving, no vehicle is coming. Hence, bad governance and bad Nigerian leaders who are ending having nonsense because enough is enough. We have had enough. Nigerians are not fools. You don't take us for a ride. Enough is enough. The president cannot call us fools. The president cannot take us for a ride. Like I said, enough is enough. This is on their junction. This junction leads to the seaport. It's on total lockdown. All vehicles are locked down. Everybody on lockdown. Thank you so much. We move on. The 6th loading tomorrow. Thank you so much. And God bless you.
You have seen it for yourself. Now, just this morning, in the early hours of this morning, we had a press briefing from the security chiefs in Nigeria. We had the Nigerian Army, the Chief of Defense Staff, the police, civil defense, and all of immigration, all of them. And they addressed the protests. We also had the likes of Channels Television and most of the journalists who asked them a series of questions. And in some of their questions, Nigerians has also picked up some flaws from the answers they have given to the journalists, who asked them some pertinent questions about their operational models during the protest. In the wake of that, a US-based lawyer has admonished the Chief of Defense Staff, schooling him on some of the professionalism he needs to know about his job. Please do want to sit back, because I'll be coming back to give you my own full thoughts about what is happening in Nigeria. Take a look.
Dr. Kemi, 3rd of August, 2024. The man up here is General C.G. Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff. General Musa, when you're addressing Nigerians, okay, your job is to protect Nigeria. The word defense means to protect Nigerians in our country. Your job is not to get political, okay? I volunteer my time with the NDLEA every single Friday on NDLEA Spaces, and I'm committed to helping the agency in ending drug abuse and trafficking in Nigeria. On the NDLEA Spaces, one of the requirements and the rules of the spaces is nobody can come in there and get political. We will not have and we will not allow people to come on the space and calling President Tinubu a drug lord or any of that. We're not getting political. The only thin line on the NDLEA Spaces is when we have to talk about money for rehabilitation, money the government needs to give to help the agency. That's about it. But we don't get into political rhetoric. This statement you made, General Musa, that the federal government has been in office for 1 year and we don't expect them to solve all financial and security situations is wrong. That is not your place, okay? That's going political. Keep out of the political rhetoric, General Musa. I hope you understand what I'm saying, sir. Keep out of the political rhetoric. Your job is to defend Nigeria. When it comes to the protesters looting and anarchy, that's your job. If anybody starts breaking into stores, destroying businesses, burning things, anarchy, cars and all, that is when the army comes in. Stay away from political rhetoric. And when the army comes in this time, there will be no shooting. There are other ways to do things. Okay? Now, in Lekki, even though many of the people are not really intelligent, and they thought I said, oh, there wasn't a massacre. There was no massacre in Lekki. I know that. I was that journalist that did IJ Lekki massacre. But there was a lot of shooting in Lekki. We saw it with our own eyes. The army opened fire and lied a few times before they now told the truth on the panel. We cannot go into crowds of Nigerians and opening live bullets. Never again, General Musa. As long as you are the Chief of Defense Staff, go and learn what Lloyd Austin is doing in America. That's your counterpart. Okay? I have 2 countries. Nigeria is my first country. So General Musa, we're not going to be putting this whole, I'm the head of the defense, whatever. You know, you and the head of the Nigerian army, all of you need to sit together in the war room and discuss how you're going to deal with protesters.
You've seen it for yourself. Now, the truth is that when we keep telling these guys that you must always do well to prioritize people-oriented projects, I think they never saw it. Because if you've been following our channel for a very long time, you'll recall that this is what we have been saying, that if you push people to the wall to an extent, they may come back with a lot of force that you may not be able to contend with. And this is exactly what is happening, where the people are deciding to take the power back from the political class who has refused to manage it properly. Now, somebody said something just a few days ago where they said that the problem with our politicians is that when you tell them that people are hungry, they share rice. When you tell them that the price of fuel cost is high, they share rice. When you tell them that the price of electricity bill is high, they share rice. For goodness sake, that is not the only problem of Nigeria. Now, I'll be giving you some things I think that can be the solution to this problem, because it seems as though the political class are very much confused, because with some of their actions, it's showing as if they don't know what exactly to do. For goodness sake, this is a policy issue. Like I said to someone the other day that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in his speech that he gave on Sunday morning, missed a golden opportunity to talk to the people and win the hearts of Nigerians, because their demands were very clear and obvious, some of which is cut down the cost of governance, some of which is reduce the price of electricity bill, some of which is reduce the price of pump price of fuel in the marketplace, because obviously this is going to be affecting every other sector of the government. But I did not see him tackling these issues, and a lot of reactions have trailed it. Now, what does it take to provide policies that will be prompt at handling the issues on the ground? It's simple. If I were the president, the first thing I would do is I can go ahead to say we should abolish anything taxes on imported food items. It becomes a law. Because when you remove the taxes on food, sardine, geisha, anything consumables, automatically that will reduce the prices of the cost of things in the market. At least I thought that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be able to say, okay, for the petroleum product, we may not be able to remove all the subsidy, but at least we'll reduce this amount of money for the meantime. And maybe come up with a policy that would be enacted immediately, speedily into the National Assembly to say anybody, because the federal government was going ahead to say that if they bring back the subsidy, it is the African countries that are around that are going to be benefiting, because there are some thoughts that some people are saying that some Nigerians who are petroleum marketers sneak the product, the subsidized product from Nigeria and go to nearby African countries to sell it at an exorbitant rate, making them to have money. The government can go ahead to bring out a policy or an order that will be punishable by death, that anybody that does that, because we know the economic situation of Nigeria, the government can go ahead to say, okay, we're reducing the tariff of electricity bill, because the truth is that without electricity, there is no country that can do well. When the small, medium-scale industries are not doing well, what do you expect? How do you expect the economy to grow? How do you expect things to go fine? But when we say that they should come up with something, we'll hear things like, we have sent rice to governors. When we know that these governors, at the end of the day, what they used to do is to settle their loyalties. Some of them go back and rebag it and store it in warehouses. It has been shown in video severally. And it's expected that the federal government should learn from this thing that has been hitting the media to understand that that is not the strategy. That is not what is going to be solving the problem of Nigeria. But no, they keep going ahead to do the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. We all know what that means. Please do want to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the actions of the Nigerian protesters, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We really do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video. Bye for now.